Every week, former WWE creative writer Kevin Eck will run down his burning thoughts from Raw, SmackDown Live, and the rest of the pro wrestling world. Raw thoughts. Am I the only one who found it curious that Finn Balor was back wearing his rainbow t-shirt after not having it on at the greatest Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia? Balor debuted the Balor Club is for Everyone shirt, which was designed to promote inclusivity of the LGBTQ community, at WrestleMania 34, but he did not wear it in Saudi Arabia, where same-sex sexuality is illegal and punishable with imprisonment, torture or even death. In response to chatter on social media about him not wearing the shirt at GIR, Balor tweeted the following: "My rainbow gear was a statement at WrestleMania weekend, although the gear has not been worn since in 6 appearances: Hartford, CT, Cape Town X2, Pretoria, Johannesburg, St. Louis, Saudi Arabia. My support continues despite any color choice. Change your laundry schedule." In fact, WWE's whole Saudi Arabia money grab feels dirty, from WWE promoting Saudi Arabian propaganda, to the women not being allowed to perform on the show, to Sami Zayn, who is of Syrian descent, not being booked, to Aria Daivari, who is of Iranian descent, receiving death threats for an angle he did on the show, to Balor not wearing his rainbow shirt. More, getting a grip. WWE Greatest Royal Rumble causes a stir. Thought it was silly for Corey Graves to attribute the negative reaction Roman Reigns received to the fact that the show was taking place in the bizarro world of Montreal. If Montreal was truly bizarro world, the fans would have greeted Reigns with a Road Warrior pop. Wondered why Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley saved Roman Reigns from the 3-on-1 attack by Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn and Jinder Mahal instead of Seth Rollins? Some friend Rollins is. What, was he too busy wetting down his hair to help out his buddy? And why would Strowman and Lashley care about Reigns? I might have missed it, but I don't think the announcers ever acknowledged that it wasn't all that long ago that Reigns and Strowman were literally trying to kill each other. Wondered why Kevin Owens did the job in the 6-man main event? I have no problem with Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley getting the win over Owens, Sami Zayn and Jinder Mahal. But couldn't Zayn or Mahal have dropped the fall instead of Co? Owens has a very good spot in WWE, but I believe he has the talent to have an even better one. Honestly, I think he could be WWE's top babyface if ever given the opportunity. There was just no need to take the fall on him in this match, especially since it was in Montreal, which is close to his hometown of Marieville. More, the 5 most underappreciated talents in WWE today, thinks we need to hear something from Bobby Lashley. I don't recall Lashley saying a single word on Raw since he made his return to WWE on the April 9th episode, although he did do a brief interview on WWE.com. I'm not saying he needs to cut a long promo, but it would be nice to hear from him as to why he's back and what his goals are. How about a sit-down interview or at least a video package with sound bites? How is the audience supposed to connect with him otherwise? Thought WWE blew it by showing one too many angles of Bobby Roode hitting the turnbuckle throat first. Roode did a good job of selling that he had injured his throat, and the first couple replays, which were shot from behind him, created the illusion that he did indeed strike the turnbuckle with his throat. Then WWE showed a close-up in slow motion, shot from the other side, and it was obvious that Roode hit chest first. Kayfabe, guys. Kayfabe smiled while watching the match between Mickie James and Natalya. I've had the opportunity to work with both of them, and they're incredibly down-to-earth and professional. That aside, they're also 2 of the best all-around performers the WWE Women's Division has ever seen. That these 2 veterans, who both are still at the top of their game, were wrestling each other on Raw in 2018 is just really cool. Thought Corey Graves had a good point when he asked why No Way Jose's conga line is allowed to be at ringside during his matches. I find it extremely hard to believe that every member of the conga line filled out the necessary paperwork to apply for managers' licenses. Is sick of Jonathan Coachman's weekly, one word for each hour of Raw? I've got 2 words for you, Coach. SmackDown Live thoughts. Am I the only one who was shocked that Shane McMahon was actually off TV selling the big bump he took at the greatest Royal Rumble? For those who didn't see it, Braun Strowman pushed McMahon off the top turnbuckle and sent him sailing through the air and through the announce table. But that happened on Friday. You mean to tell me that Super Shane couldn't make it to TV 4 days later? I guess that chant Shane OMAC received from the crowd back in the day is true after all. Thought the bit with the little person dressed up as Daniel Bryan was lame? The little person as insert name of WWE star here trope is tired and was never funny or clever to begin with. Plus, after seeing this same type of segment multiple times over the past 20 years, how stupid does the little person have to be not to realize that it's going to end badly for him? The one positive thing about this segment was that Big Cass once again was very good on the mic. Knew Shinsuke Nakamura was going to sneak up behind AJ Styles and give him yet another low blow? Honestly, I think the only one who didn't see it coming was Styles. Nakamura has low-blowed Styles so often that I think he's had more contact with Styles' family jewels as of late than Styles' wife. Looked at the Miz's outfit and thought he was about to start singing "Working for the Weekend." For all you youngsters, that's a reference to 80s rock band Loverboy. And for all you older types, like me, here's what Loverboy lead singer Mike Reno looks like now. He's the fellow on the left. Is wondering what happened to the SmackDown Live Top 10 list? Actually, before it was referenced by The Miz this week, I had forgotten all about it. There's only one list in WWE that I care about. Miscellaneous thoughts. Am I the only one who thinks the media is missing the big story with Glenn Kane Jacobs winning the Republican primary for mayor in Knox County in Tennessee? Doesn't anyone care about what this monster did to poor Katie Vick? Talk about a skeleton in the closet. Literally, thought the table read on the Being the Elite Season 2 teaser was the funniest, most clever segment in pro wrestling this week. Marty Scurll isn't British? I haven't been this shocked since I found out Razor Ramon wasn't Cuban.